Welcome back to the iceberg. Today's episode is going to be a little different and possibly shorter than the one so far. Life is hard sometimes. Well, most of the time. And it may feel the entire weight of the world is on your shoulders at once. Personally, I know this feeling, and the stress that comes with it is overbearing. It's been to the point where you can't eat and have trouble sleeping. Your anxiety levels skyrocket, and you enter the constant state of worry. In this podcast episode, I'd like to share a poem I wrote during my most darkest hour in an aspiration it will help others to escape the grasp of darkness. The focus of this poem was revolving around my personal emotions and how they are so strong. Even when you want to escape them, you can't. They are always stalking you wherever you go. When you look over your shoulder to see if they are still there, they simply hide behind your shadow and emerge once again as you look away. I convey the point where I wish I could turn off these emotions of stress, anxiety, fear, and worry with a flick of a switch. But in reality, it's almost impossible to do so. If there's any message you are left with, and it doesn't have to be along the lines of mine, I truly hope it helps put you in a higher standing than where you are now. Always remember, you have friends who lift you up if you have nowhere else to go, and you have family who love you deeply. But if no one is kind enough to you in your hour of need, I will be your friend. I wish for no one to see the darkness as I have. During points, even myself couldn't explain what I was feeling. It was as if I was in limbo, oblivious to what was transpiring. One final note I would like to highlight is I decided to write poetry to deal with my emotional state. When I expressed my thoughts and circumstances through art form, it helped me accept what I was going through. For the longest time, I drowned in my sorrows and hardships. I didn't want to acknowledge their existence. However, I soon realized this was not the correct course of action. Everyone, no matter how strong you deem yourself to be, deserve time to let out emotion and cry. We are all human, and bottling up emotion deep inside our bodies or minds is creating more damage than benefits. I would highly suggest anyone who is struggling or going through their most desperate hour to take a pen or pencil, a piece of paper, and some time to write down a journal entry about what you are going through. You don't need to publish anything or share this information with anyone. You can even crumple it up and throw it all away once you are done. The important point is coming to terms with your emotions and having them work with you instead of against. My final words I like to leave with you is to never give up hope, no matter how dark things may seem. Without further ado, here's my poem titled Emotion. I'm trapped, yet I can walk anywhere I please. I try to get rid of you, but you keep returning to me. You fulfill my sorrows as well as my joys, placing pain next to pleasure, none of which I enjoy. I will never fully understand how I can ever come to terms with you. Not a word is spoken, not one from you. As the sun rises and sets each day, I know for a fact you will never stray away. But I always push forward, knowing your grasp cannot hold, where I will truly be free one day.